Yo, what is up everybody? It's Lee. And we are back with another video. This time we're not in New York, we're not running through an airport, we are somewhere completely different. We're about to drop into one of the most incredible countries on earth, Nepal. This place has been on my list forever. And let me tell you, it did not disappoint. We're talking towering mountains, vibrant cities, ancient temples, the kind of stuff you only see in National Geographic, you know? But listen, we're not just here to gawk at the scenery, we're here to experience it. Over the next few days, we're going to be trekking, exploring, and immersing ourselves in the Nepalese culture. And I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. We're talking top 10 things you absolutely cannot miss. So buckle up because this is gonna be epic. First up, Kathmandu. This city is absolutely buzzing with life. The streets are insane, a total assault on the senses, but in a good way. We're talking colors, sounds, smells. You've never experienced anything like it. We spent a couple of days just wandering through the ancient temples, haggling in the markets, trying all the street food we could find. Don't be scared to dive right in, talk to the locals, get lost in the narrow alleyways. That's where you'll find the real Kathmandu. Alright, this is what we came for, Everest Base Camp. This trek was no joke, let me tell you. We're talking steep climbs, thin air, freezing temperatures, the whole 9 yards. But let me tell you, it was worth every single step. Standing at the foot of the highest mountain on Earth, just looking up at that massive peak, it's humbling, it's awe-inspiring, it's an experience I'll never forget. After all that trekking, we needed a little chill time, so we headed down to Chitwan National Park. This place is like stepping into a whole other world. We're talking lush jungles, incredible wildlife. It's like Jurassic Park, but with elephants. We went on a safari and saw rhinos, crocodiles, monkeys, all kinds of crazy birds. It was amazing. Definitely recommend spending a few days here, just soaking up the nature and escaping the hustle and bustle. Next up, Pokhara, a city built around a beautiful lake, surrounded by these incredible mountains. It's the kind of place where you just want to relax, take it easy, and soak up the views. We rented a boat and went out on the lake, watched the sunrise over the Himalayas. It was magical. If you're feeling adventurous, you can go paragliding, zip-lining, all sorts of crazy stuff. For a little bit of a spiritual experience, we headed to Lumbini, the birthplace of Buddha. This place is incredibly peaceful and serene. You can really feel the history and the energy here. We visited the Maya Devi temple, where Buddha is said to have been born, and explored the surrounding gardens and monasteries. It's a really special place, definitely worth a visit if you're looking for some inner peace. Bhaktapur is another one of those ancient cities that just transports you back in time. The streets are narrow and winding, the buildings are all made of brick and wood, and there are temples and shrines everywhere you look. We spent hours just getting lost in the labyrinthine streets, trying to find our way back to the main square. Make sure you try the local yogurt, it's famous for a reason. Alright, time for another trek, but this one is not for the faint of heart. The Annapurna circuit is one of the most famous treks in the world, and for good reason. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding experience. We're talking weeks of trekking through some of the most stunning scenery on Earth, high mountain passes, deep valleys, remote villages. It's an adventure you'll never forget. Patan is often overlooked, but it's one of the most beautiful and historic cities in Nepal. The architecture here is incredible, with intricate carvings and details everywhere you look. We spent hours wandering through the Durbar Square, admiring the ancient temples and palaces. And don't forget to check out the Patan Museum. It's home to an incredible collection of Nepalese art and artifacts. All right, time for some adrenaline. We headed back to Pokhara for this one because there's no better way to experience the beauty of the Himalayas than from the air. We're talking paragliding, people. We jumped off a mountain and soared through the sky like birds, with the Annapurna range spread out below us. It was terrifying and exhilarating all at the same time. If you're looking for an unforgettable experience, this is it. Our final stop was the Pashupatinath Temple, one of the holiest Hindu temples in the world. It's a fascinating and somewhat confronting place, as it's also a cremation site. We watched as Hindu pilgrims bathed in the holy Bagmati River and witnessed cremation ceremonies taking place on the banks. It's a powerful reminder of the circle of life and death, and something you won't soon forget. So there you have it, guys, our whirlwind tour of Nepal. This country is truly something special, a place where ancient culture meets breathtaking nature, where adventure is always around the corner, and where the people welcome you with open arms. We only scratched the surface, but I hope this video inspires you to add Nepal to your own bucket list. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on our future adventures. Peace out.